Shit. Can't just push the button. Where's my phone?
Right there.
The other phone.
In the other room, I think.
Damn it.
Oh, for the other thing. Well, okay. Hey, hi, everyone. Yeah, so
everything is wrong.
It's Wednesday. It's supposed to be Thursday. Lily is coming. She's coming.
You're not good when you're alone. I see that now. Like, what the hell? You were supposed to really carry that while I walked to the bathroom.
You were
the kitchen.
It's a few seconds.
I know, but it was a terrible
What kind of tap dance show did you
want me to do
for
terrible
10
job.
seconds?
For those 10 seconds, it should have been amazing. It should have been an amazing 10 seconds.
Then I wouldn't need you.
While I was exactly. That was exactly the point. You can't carry this thing alone.
I don't intend to.
But what if I get sick?
This is over.
What? You just say to hell with bourbon and pancakes if I got sick?
So I need to carry it on with someone else?
Maybe. Or just with yourself. Like, hey, it's Thursday. Lily is in the hospital.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, that's how I'm going to get sick. Why else wouldn't I be here? So Lily's in the hospital, and I'm here by myself this week, and you would have to carry the show.
Yeah, I don't think people want to see just me by myself. I don't think that's the thing. But if you do...
Right. If anybody wants to see just him by himself, you want to show us the comments, my friend?
Yeah, no, of course.
You are not on top of this. He's fired from his... I'm sitting on that side next week. Now, I said it last week, but I mean it this time. I'm sitting on that side next week because I'm going to be in...
Anyway.
I have my glasses on today.
Triana's here.
Hey, Triana.
Ray's here.
Hey.
Yeah, it's almost Thursday.
It's almost Thursday, but because I'm a grandma, I don't know if everybody knows that. Most people know that I'm a grandma.
Yeah, you could do the show in the hospital, is what Ray said. So
what if I'm I'm on my deathbed?
Yeah,
I am.
We'll have the, what do you call that thing? We'll have the thing that beeps all the time in the background as a metronome. It'll be fine. Hey, Triana's on the road and she's watching us. I appreciate that. I want you to be safe. Though.
Be very no. I mean, it's like you just said. You don't have the thing in the car. You just put it up there, and you can continue. You can just listen and drive.
Yeah, I dig that.
You don't listen to podcasts when you're riding.
I do.
Well, that's what she's doing. Thank you, Triana. Listen, I'm a grandma, and my grandson is going to be a year old on Friday, and grandmas show up for first birthdays, so I have to show up. That being said, we couldn't do the show on Thursday because I have to go to where my grandson lives so that I might be a proper grandma and bring gifts and cook food apparently for my son.
Yeah, so you gotta cook too, huh?
Huh?
You gotta cook too. You making macaroni and pancakes?
I do. I have to cook for my son. He wants chicken and macaroni and sweet potatoes. And I don't know if she's watching, but I heard his girlfriend don't cook good as his mama. I ain't gonna get into no details. That's what I heard.
Jesus.
I said I wasn't gonna get no details. Is that harsh?
I feel like that's a good amount of details.
But I could have said more. He said more.
Oh shit.
He said a lot more.
Goddamn. Jonathan, what's going on? What's up? Oh, we got a new feature. We gotta fucking try out.
We do?
With the new technology. We talked about this last week.
Wait.
You're not ready.
I'm trying to be ready.
All right, let's jump into this.
Can we do the regular stuff we do before you start talking about other stuff?
Yeah, we're about to jump into the thing.
What's the thing?
The toast.
Oh, I'm about to say, because I think that's the thing. Like, what the fuck? You know what? We're not doing this on Wednesdays ever again. What we're going to do if my grandson turns 1 again is that we are just not going to do a show that week because Wednesdays don't work. Are you ready? Okay, we're going to toast.
The toast is to, you'll never guess, our first donation.
Very first donation
from Renika. I said your name right.
Thank you, Renika.
I know I said it right.
I hope so.
I did.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty 100%.
Have you ever verified with her with how to pronounce her name?
Yes, Renika.
Thanks, Renika. You're the best.
Our first donation for the show. It's going to go to a good cause, which is going to be more bourbon.
God, he's horrible. More bourbon. That's important.
Half of the show.
The most important half of the show, because the pancakes are great, but without the bourbon, my God, what would we even be doing on a Wednesday?
Tia's here as well. She
Hey,
said hello.
Tia.
So we're gonna introduce a new feature, which is really cool. I'm excited about it.
You don't even have to advertise it. I don't like how you're doing this right
It's
now.
amazing to me. Why can't I be excited about shit?
You can be excited about shit, but it's like it's throwing off the vibe because you're doing all this extra talk.
Fine.
That doesn't make sense.
Fine. Fuck it. Pancake time. I feel like I know what it is because I feel like I asked you to make a certain type of pancake, but I don't know if you actually did it.
I do what I want in the kitchen.
I'm not even sure what this is.
Exactly.
I think there's peanut butter in here.
That's why I do what I want in the kitchen.
I had a very specific request.
He did. And I didn't do none of that shit.
Why? You literally said,
fuck your suggestion.
But you said, hey, what should I make? And I was like, I don't know. And I gave you a couple ideas and you didn't do any of that.
None of it.
Fuck you. It's rude.
I did other shit.
I don't know. It's pancakes with. Is there banana in here though?
There's bananas. And there's peanut butter.
I said that.
I know.
Oh.
But you didn't reiterate it.
I didn't.
Peanut butter and banana vegan pancakes.
What's the syrup?
It's just a vanilla bourbon. See there?
You took that part.
Vanilla bourbon.
I suggested syrup. A vanilla bourbon pancake. Okay.
You wanted a vanilla bourbon pancake, but it didn't make sense. So you got a vanilla bourbon syrup. Go ahead and do your feature thing so we can move on, please.
Okay.
Are you trying to choose?
No, I feel it's a lot of pressure now to do it. Anyway.
That's why you shouldn't have built it out.
I know. I fucked up. I'm sorry. We're going to jump into the topic. And then we'll
Good
do the
idea.
thing. Shut the hell up. Okay.
Boy, if we could just follow the program. We've been doing this for a while. I feel like as long as we've been doing this should have a flow in this motherfucker, but not him. He refuses to let us be great. So, you think you got a safe space?
I don't. Actually.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Wait a fucking minute.
I don't feel safe
with anyone.
With you specifically.
Are you serious right now? I'm sorry. I'm trying not to get emotional about this, but I could swear that I would be an extremely safe space. The fuck does that mean?
You threatened me a lot, and
you know what?
Earlier today, you asked me a question, and I tried to answer. You said, "Shut the fuck up and sit down." Something along the lines of that. I did not say that. It was around the lines.
So I'm the type of person who would tell somebody to shut the fuck up
and sit down.
So sit down and shut the fuck up. I mean, what kind of person?
I was already sitting down.
I'm pretty sure I didn't say that. Which made
it more weird, but
anyway, you think you have a safe space, right? Like, have you ever had a fucking best friend, somebody that you felt like you could tell everything to, and you did, and then it wasn't safe. It wasn't good.
Mm-hmm. But that can happen in relationships as well, not just best friend thing. Like a loved one, a lover. Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to tell me something? Like,
I swear to God, he's killing me today. I feel like he's trying to tell me that there is a story about a lover of his, not me, that because our relationship is completely hypothetical.
Oh yeah, okay.
Why do you see what is that?
I don't know what you're gonna say. I don't feel safe.
We've been doing this for a while. We have a hypothetical relationship that is on the rocks, by the way.
I don't feel safe.
On the fucking rocks. And he clearly doesn't feel safe with me. I don't know where that's coming from. But I'm just saying that, sometimes you can be with a person and feel like they're extremely safe and then find out that they're not. Or find out that the person that you're confiding everything in is not a safe space because they're letting you say whatever you need to say, but they're not providing constructive criticism when you're wrong.
Right. So so do this. I'm going to go through the comments.
Back it up.
What I want you to do first, so before I read the comments, is define what that safe space is. What is it? I gotta define it.
I've been doing all this talking. What did Chris say?
Chris said, safety is an illusion.
God damn it, Chris.
It sounds so fucking mystical. I would like
I'm like, no, what the hell? Safety is an illusion. That sounds mystical as fuck.
And a little grim.
It sounds very cynical.
It does. So that's why I want you to define what a safe space is.
Why am I I just say you should. Thank you, Tia. I'm so glad you have a safe space.
Tia has a safe space. I think we all need that.
Tia has a safe space.
Okay, well, I want to point this out though. She also said you, as a matter of fact, you do look like a person to say shut the fuck up. And that's why my safe space is has been compromised.
I did tell him to shut the fuck up. That is actually true.
And it was from and you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing
what
is,
did you say? You did
remember.
something.
No.
I was trying to do something. I was trying to order groceries, and I was like, look, let me just focus on this thing. And he kept trying to he wanted to show me his stupid iPad, and he wanted to, let's do this. Can we talk about that? I'm like, I am trying to focus. I need to order groceries. Like, we need to get this done before the delivery stops.
Well, I was excited to see my friend.
He didn't give a fuck about us having the food that we needed.
I didn't. I apologize that I wanted to spend time with a friend of mine and just have a conversation. I don't think I deserved to be told to shut the fuck up.
He deserved it. I can't remember exactly what he said at the moment.
Well, you know what? Another example,
knew it was inappropriate. So when I said shut the fuck up, he didn't even fight it. He just shut the fuck up.
I did shut the fuck up. Now,
that's what needed to be done.
The other example was you were like, hey, I don't have any inspiration for the pancakes. What should we do? And I was like, I got you. And I came up with like ideas, and then you didn't even do them.
That's how I am.
That's not a safe space.
No, it is. Because I heard you and I gave you feedback that I didn't like your ideas.
Daryl thinks we're doing Bible study, by the way.
What the fuck? Bible study?
It might be the glasses that we both are wearing today.
Oh, yeah, we are both. I'm wearing my glasses today. I just couldn't do the contacts. It's too much. I was tired. I've had a long day. And
I'm assuming everybody should have an emoji with the glass in it because
I think so.
That's very important. If you're not drinking bourbon while watching Bourbon and Pancakes,
please drink.
Well, the show might not make as much sense.
It's way more fun when you're drinking because that's what makes it fun for us.
It makes it fun for us. So this is a recommendation, a high suggestion, but I really feel like that should be a thing.
I feel like you are missing so many comments.
They're happening so fast, and it's really hard to catch. Okay,
this is your job. What does Sierra say?
There is no place safe.
God damn! See, we needed that comment. What the fuck? Okay, who hurt y'all? Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, somebody hurt all of you. Okay, so for me, I have a friend who I have.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm trying to move on from it. Nothing but the grave. Jesus Christ. Like, that sounded extreme. I have a friend that I have known since I was 9 years old. So she's known me since I was a child. She's much older. So I feel like it is very safe to confide in this person because I know that she will keep my confidence. We're over 30 years in and she hasn't told anybody anything that I didn't want them to know. And she's like one of those people that's kind of removed from society. So she's not on social media. She's not, the life of the party and like, ooh, guess what Lily told me, girl? She doesn't do that. So that way I feel very safe sharing a lot of things with her. And I probably share with her more than anyone because I know she's going to be honest. And I know that she's going to give me, proper critique as well as not share the things that I've shared with other people.
And
that's my definition of
okay,
a safe
and that's
space.
fair. So maybe a safe space could be defined differently. It's not
absolutely. I said
I know. I'm
not
just
personal. I asked you to define it, and you wouldn't say a fucking thing.
Okay, I definitely agree with it. I think if we were to generalize and connect everyone's safe space, because I think there are those nuances that will make it different. I think a safe space is where you can be completely yourself without any true negative consequence. Now, feedback is different. You could be yourself like, hey, that's weird. Don't do that. That's different than being judged or being belittled or undermined or anything like that. And it feels good. And it's a place where you can actually grow from. There's a foundation for you there. And to work out those thoughts. I think what I look for in a safe space, sometimes I think shit more harsh than what I'm actually going to do. So I might call you up, right? And say, you know what? Fuck this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And there might be a lot of motherfuckers.
What do they do?
Sometimes it don't really matter, does it? It could be a lot of motherfuckers in there. It could be a lot of arson and horrible things in the initial conversation. That's the safe. I need to get that part out, right?
I want to burn a motherfucker up.
Yeah. That may be the kind. Now I may not do that, but I need a space to work that. Well, I need to work that out in a safe space.
So you need a place where you can tell people your murderous tendencies and not be judged. I need you to read some comments because that is not my definition of a safe space at all.
You've never told anybody your...
Could you put, we're missing all, just, what did Brandon say? Because I'm not doing this.
Well, Tia said that's a grim statement.
Thank you. They're killing me. Like, what the fuck?
That's why.
Bible studies on Wednesday nights. I didn't think of that. We are normally scheduled for Thursday nights, but if you weren't here in the beginning, Daryl, I did tell everybody that I am officially a complete old woman. I am a grandma, and my grandson is going to be 1 on Friday, and I have to travel tomorrow to go and see said grandson and do grandma things like bring gifts and cook food. My safe space is on the mother's board right on your page. Yes, ma'am, Algie. That is an amazingly safe space, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, as far as places to go and make comments and not get a bunch of bullshit, my page is an amazing place for that. Be yourself. Say what the fuck you want. And I'm probably just going to encourage you to be yourself some more because that's what I like.
I think this is a good one.
Oh, God.
Safe spaces within yourself, unless you hate yourself. I think you should definitely... Wait, what's wrong with that?
Well, no.
The hate yourself part?
Yeah, I think because it's making me think about how much... I think I critique myself more than other people do. And so that's probably why my safe space is an outward thing, because I need somebody to tell me that the things that I'm telling myself about myself aren't true.
But to Brandon's point, I think you have to start with the origin of your safe space really needs to be in your own thoughts, because if you can't be safe in your own thoughts in the quiet of your mind, then you're gonna have issues.
Your mind is quiet.
Not my mind.
Well, the fuck? But you said it.
When I say quiet, I mean there's no turmoil. Like, I have thoughts because I'm constantly thinking of ideas and stuff like that. So it's not quiet.
Yeah, because you say quiet to me, it sounds like there's nothing happening. And for me, like, my mind is like a constant. I can't even. Yeah. Like, sometimes I can't sleep because I think so much.
Peaceful. It's a peaceful place. I can sit down, and that's why I prefer to be by myself. I can sit down because that is a safe space for me. I can think everything, and I can label a thought like, oh, that's kind of weird, or that's different, or that's new, or I like that,
And then you have
there's
to
no
tell
judgment
your friends
within myself.
You plan on murdering.
That's if that person that's another conversation. We're not talking about that.
He said it.
But if I have a safe space, I should be able to have that conversation with people. Point is,
we're trying to get people not to think he was a serial killer, and look what he's doing.
Not a serial
Oh my God! So today,
what?
No. We're gonna get back to this. We're gonna get back to comments. But today, I asked on my page, if you were going to go on a killing spree, what would be the soundtrack? No. Okay, so let me tell you how it happened. Okay. So I was playing God of War, one of my favorite games.
Anybody play?
Oh wow, see there?
Got a lot of comments.
Love God of War. Yeah. And so while you're playing the PlayStation, you can have the music going in the background, right? So I'm listening to my 80s mix on Spotify. So Michael Jackson is playing, and I am killing everybody. It's fucking awesome. I'm having a great time. And I was texting my work husband and was just like, bruh, if I ever go on a killing spree, I am listening to Off the Wall, my friends.
We're going to have to.
What would you listen to?
What would I kill people to?
Yes.
I have not even really, honestly, I don't think I would want to listen to.
When I asked that question, I got a lot of comments, and people knew the song that they were going to play.
Yeah, that's insane.
As they killed people. A lot of people knew. If you know, let us know what song you would play.
Song you would kill people
yes,
to?
Like you're on a killing spree and you put your headphones in.
What kind of show is this?
You started the killing talk.
Okay, this is a safe space. If you want to kill people to a certain type of song.
And this is purely if you were going to do that.
I have to get these comments.
Please.
Because people are typing paragraphs, and we have
if you were going to kill people.
If you're going to kill people, we'll talk about that later.
You need to know what kind of song you would play. Mine is Michael Jackson, all the way, Off the Wall, possibly Thriller.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, look.
Chantel said.
Safe space is...
I'm going to read Chantel's comment.
Okay.
I can see today. I have my glasses on. Yeah. A safe space is with my friends. I'm beyond selective with the people I bring into my inner circle. I trust these people to give me the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm also good and safe alone. So she's got both.
And I think you should have both.
I think you should too.
Yeah, because if you don't have an internal and an external reality check, then you're going to be fucked up. You can't have you got to have both.
And I started off saying that when you have a circle and you thought that they were solid and you find out it's usually years in the game. You didn't spend years with this person feeling like everything was awesome. And then one day, boom, it all goes. I had a best friend, 7 summers. It was going great. And then Go ahead and say what Brandon said.
I feel like we need to talk about that on another time.
Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about that right now. Oh, it was a lot that went down.
Sounds deep.
Some people know about it.
You want to read all of these? Because you got
yes, but there's a lot. Well, I don't have to read them all. You can take turns.
Right.
You read the guy comments and I read the girl comments. Well, that's not fair.
It isn't.
Just fair. Read the comment.
Right. People seek love and safety in others before they find it in themselves. When you're safe within, you won't require safety in anyone else. That's true.
So, Brandon, you just going to be the deep brother tonight?
I need the deep brother. Look at the picture. The picture looks
well, deep. That's not Brandon. That is actually...
It don't matter. The picture's deep. But go ahead.
Why don't you let me finish?
I just wanted to finish what I was saying. I was talking already, then you jumped in. But
I did because it's not Brandon.
But the picture is deep.
It is.
Now, what do you want to say about Brandon's picture? It's not him.
Go ahead.
But the picture is deep, and it brings insightfulness, and it complements the words that you're putting on the thing. Does that?
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll leave it there. Brandon can elaborate if he wants.
Okay.
So y'all are saying I should be safe in the mind of me, the attention deficit having healthcare professional. No, I'm trying to get out of there, and I get that too because, like I said. We don't put enough attention on the fact that, like I said, sometimes being in here, not a good place. And it maybe that's a space, area of opportunity or whatever, or maybe I could grow to, being able to sit with myself in that way. Not that I don't have a problem with being alone. I'm alone a lot. But to say that I can really just have that conversation with myself and not need to go out, that's not a place that I'm at. And I'm honest about that.
I think that's fair. And just to, I would say that it's worth the effort of trying to work backwards or work inward, I should say, and then outward. Sometimes your mind can be a scary place, but once you get it under control, I can't tell you how wonderful it is, but that's another conversation. You said what? What did you say?
Go ahead and read it.
You look, I got a peaceful mind. Got Zen up in this motherfucker. All right, so Sierra says a safe place is the only place where you won't get hurt and can stay safe. Okay. Your thoughts hurt you. Words hurt you.
They can.
Your people can hurt you. Food and objects can hurt you. How do you get hurt? Your grave. What the fuck?
She is serious about this death thing. Like the pain is gonna continue until you are 6 feet under or sitting on somebody's mantle.
Well, and this brings you to a question. Can you be in a safe space and it's not really like you think you're safe, but it's not really safe? And or can you think that you're not safe, but actually be in a safe space?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the title is your safe space ain't safe. So it was inspired because I saw somebody who was saying they had a safe space, but it was really just an echo chamber. Somebody who's going to agree with everything that they had to say and never give them any feedback or any space to grow. And that's not really it's safe, but it's not a healthy safe space. How about that? Because you can go into a place where you're safe and you can continue to be who you want to be, but it doesn't challenge you to be better. So think about somebody who is, let's say they're a drug dealer. And I love drug dealers, so don't take it personal. But you're selling drugs. You get to a point in the streets where you kind of can come on out. You've made the money you need to make. You could go ahead and move that over to a business or something like that. And there are people in your life that are saying, hey, maybe it's time to go ahead and open that store you was talking about. And then there are people who feel good and safe. So you say, man, it's been working. The cops ain't came yet. You may well keep, you know what I'm saying? So the person who is actually trying to provide you, safety and good counsel, you don't want to listen to that because that's uncomfortable. So there's a difference between safe and comfort, I guess, is what I'm saying. Because somebody else can say, oh, what you're doing is just fine. And what you're doing is actually kind of fucked up.
Now, I want to also, we should have wrote a disclaimer. This is probably the most self-incriminating show we've had.
I said something about drugs. I ain't said nothing about me. I said I love drug dealers. That didn't have nothing to do with me.
It's just a lot. And then we also talk about murdering people.
I mean, that was him.
Well, I want to bring this up.
All I did was play music.
Just to make a side note, this is what some people see.
Thank you, Joseph. That is an amazing soundtrack. You
fucking influence this behavior.
Hell, I want to throw it in my list. Michael Jackson and then Isaac Hayes. Beethoven. Someone said that earlier. Symphony No. 5. They're going to get to killing people. It's a great thing to do.
And this is the fucking shit that you do.
What?
Look at this.
That's
Look
awesome.
at this. Look at this. Pharrell's happy.
Oh my God. Yes. And that's what I was saying. When I said Michael Jackson, it's because it was such a great, I'm in a groove. I'm like, yes. And I'm killing people. Yes. It was awesome. You need to be upbeat and in a great mood while you're doing what you're doing. Whistle while you work.
All you guys are going to prison just because you shouldn't have a soundtrack.
There's comments. We have comments. You gotta keep up.
Okay. Where? This is you. You can read this one.
I really thought that safe spaces would be a person or persons that you feel comfortable expressing and exposing your true self, thoughts, and feelings. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. I think the issue is that it's so hard to find somebody where you can A, be yourself, and then B, start telling them things about yourself that you may not be comfortable sharing with the world at large. And then C, start talking about, you know what I'm saying, the way that those things made you felt. So it's like a process. And as you go into each step, some people respond well and some people don't. And it's a crapshoot. It's like you're throwing the dice every time you start trying to tell someone more about yourself and bringing them into your world. And yes, that's what the aim is to have somebody you can be completely yourself with and be able to express yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, and feel totally loved and accepted no matter what those thoughts and feelings are. And most people are not capable of providing that. And that's kind of the issue.
I dig that. I'm getting through the comments. Tanika's here. Hey, Tanika. For Elise is her fave. I'm assuming that's who you're going to kill people to. Are we still on that? We're not going to.
Yes.
I definitely love myself and I'm okay being by myself, but I won't be able to sort through all those thoughts without my safe space. That's fair.
So she needs both.
Okay.
And I think that's fair.
Okay, and you know what? That's fair. I think that's interesting. Sometimes you don't. For me, I had to start inside first and then find a safe space after I dealt with the inside shit. But I guess there's nothing wrong with finding the outside stuff first to help
you deal with the inside. And I think that's kind of the way that I do things. Because like I said, like my brain will tell me all kinds of stuff. And it's my brain and I know I'm smart, so I'm going to believe me. And then next thing you know, I'm talking to somebody and I've said all these things and they're just like, that's not for real. Like, get the fuck out of your head. This is what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
Chantel says you have to learn to quiet the noise. Meditation is the best self-discipline someone can learn. And Chantel, I have been meditating since I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
That same friend that I was telling you about that I've been knowing forever, she taught me to meditate. And I went through all the different stages to the point of I finally got to where there was no thought. And it was amazing. It doesn't happen often, but to get to a place where, initially when you start meditating, you focus on a thing and then you really eventually want to get to where there's nothing.
Yeah.
So I've walked through all the steps, but over the years, I think I probably lost a bit of it or let some of it go and didn't focus on it as much. I got kids, I got jobs, I got men, it's too much.
I just wanted to put that.
Maybe I need to get back to it. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't fucking safe.
We got to get through these. So
yeah, you're missing a lot here.
I had to make sure you
quit skipping.
Are you gonna read that?
You read it.
I was eating and drinking. It's hard to eat and drink while you
push the button. We're taking turns.
I'm the only person that can push the button.
Taking turns.
We haven't clearly defined safe space. Can it be defined without adding in past experiences? I don't know if it can. I guess it could be.
Definitions don't have to be contingent on something that already happened. I just think that as people, it's extremely hard to remove our past experiences from our current, thought process and way of being. So I think that I always will factor in the things that have happened that make me evolve my definition of things.
That's fair.
But I did love your definition, by the way.
Yeah, I think that's
about the best one.
Encompassing everything for the most part. Yeah. So we have some more soundtracks.
Come on now, waiting to exhale. That is a great. Why does it hurt so bad?
Because you're stabbing
and you
someone.
Kill
That's
people.
Why.
Yes. Why do I feel so sad? And you're killing. Come on. Thought I was over you, but I keep crying when I don't love you. And you kill somebody in the mouth. So why does it hurt so bad?
No.
I think it works. Listen, if your mind is not a safe place, you have to fix that. That safe space outside of you isn't actually safe. It can change at any time. You're not in control of the change, therefore it's not safe. So Brandon contends that the only true safe space is an internal space. I don't know.
I don't want to.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not discounting it. I think I need to mull it over a smidgen more.
Yeah, and I'm big on like internal meditation, all that stuff, but because everything stems from the inside. Your mind is the thing that helps you perceive what your reality is. So I dig that. But then the external things also influence the mind. So to me, they're connected. So they're entangled so heavily, it's kind of hard to really truly separate them. So it's kind of hard to say that's the only place.
I think that he's coming from a standpoint of, only I can trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to a trust situation, because I'm definitely one of those people who do not trust other people to 100%. The only person I trust 100% and I know has my back 100% is me. So I think that maybe that it's extending to the only person that you can, be 100% with and know that it's completely safe and nothing is going to happen bad would be yourself, unless whatever's going inside your head is bad. You got to think about like suicide and different things like that. So if you're staying inside of your head and telling yourself things.
Speaking of trust.
Isaac, don't snitch on us and our songs. Otherwise, we may have to take you to the safe. These comments today are just... It's tough and it's tough.
You're gonna take me to the safe place? Word. That's what we doing. That's what
the only safe place is the grave. Now I already know what she said.
I know what she means, but
that's what she said. Go and hit
all
the
of
next
this shit is incriminating. Pocket safe places exist as well. For example, a group of business owners could be each other's safe place when discussing in the woes and successes of owning a business.
So having different sections. So this is my safe space where I can talk all my business, because it's not safe to talk your business with everybody. It is not safe to talk your business with everybody. Somebody else said this today, like, why do we go on social media and give people all of our business? Oh, I'm finna start this clothing business, whoopty bam, and you want people to kind of, cheer you on and agree with you. But honestly, you're letting people into a space where they can start, working voodoo on you and shit. I don't know if y'all believe in voodoo, but the people will put a curse on you and your shit will fuck up. I ain't telling nobody anything that I'm manifesting. You'll see it when it's done.
Yeah, that's how I've been lately.
Triana said, it's your turn.
Gotta make sure safe space is safe and doesn't talk a lot about telling your business.
Yeah, we're all agreeing on that. And it's really difficult to figure that part out.
I think this is what you wanted to tell me?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you can read it.
I got it. By the way, the guy in the picture is a very good friend of him, a friend of mine who recently passed away. This pic is the artwork I used for the song I wrote for him. That's dope.
And that is what I was going to tell you before you cut me off. I tried to tell him, Brandon, thank you for
I was
sharing.
already talking. You cut me off.
And then he cut me off.
I regained my position. Okay. All right.
Free of bias and criticism.
I would want to say there's more. I think that's definitely a good
Definitely
start.
Free of bias.
Yeah,
we can definitely leave that in.
You need
but I think criticism is kind of crucial. But I think when they say criticism in this form, they're meaning that
it's for the sake of.
Not for the sake of. There's constructive criticism, and then there's criticism. You know what I'm saying? That more the judgmental kind of criticism, or the you ain't doing something right, the accusatory criticism.
Everybody appreciates it. Says sang it. You better sang it.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be singing while I'm killing. I'm gonna be singing, dancing, killing.
Yeah, next season we both gonna be singing and we're gonna have a band. We already talked about that. It's gonna be dope.
He keeps trying to have this moment where we're singing together in some kind of harmony, but he doesn't want to sing. Yeah, I've been singing in front of people since I was 7.
I've only been singing in front of people since 5. A couple of months ago. And I'm not comfortable with
My daddy was a preacher.
My daddy was not a preacher.
No,
so that
but my daddy was a preacher, and like back in the day when you would go to visit other churches or whatever.
Could have been a preacher. I don't know. So could have been.
Are we having a moment?
Having a moment right now.
I'm trying to talk about my daddy and you sort of discovery.
It's a safe space. I thought it was a fucking safe space.
It is, yeah. So listen, so my dad
it was safe. I don't feel safe.
He was a preacher. And he would take us with him when he went to preach at other places. And we would always have to have an A and B selection ready. And I have been singing in front of large crowds since I was about 5 years old. And all I could sing was This Little Light of Mine. I had to let it shine. Oh, Walk On By. Yeah. Walk on by.
I really feel like all of these songs.
An awesome killing song. You don't think so?
I think that I'm gonna have a hard time listening to the playlist that I have put together now.
Come on now, I'm
gonna think about all of the people on Bourbon and Pancakes affiliates killing people to their these classic songs,
and we killing. Walk on by.
Can you read this?
You know what? It's your turn.
I've read like 8 of them in a row.
No, I didn't. I just read Walk On By. It's your turn.
Think tanks, writing tables, cool. Safe spaces are non-existent to me. Okay. Offense can come through at any and all time. At an all-time high. I'm sorry.
So you're offending people? Is that what we're saying? That when you
Well, yeah. Well, I think it's more of a he's saying.
Ooh, Sierra got a good song, I think. Is that a good song? Yes.
Woman's Worth by Maxwell. Yes,
I thought that's what I saw. Oh man, do you know how good you would kill people to that? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of slow at the beginning.
But that's the best. Like you start slow and then it builds into a crescendo.
I want to deal with what Daryl said though. Can we go back to that? I'm gonna go back to that.
I apologize.
I feel like y'all niggas is looking up songs.
No, I think you start thinking about it, and as people are saying their songs,
you're like, oh, you know what I really want to kill a motherfucker too?
That you would kill somebody to an amazing song that makes you happy.
Okay, I'm gonna.
While they die,
Daryl, we're gonna get back to your comment in just a second here.
Prince was very popular. I want you to know that on the original thread, there was a lot of Purple Rain, a lot of
this. I saw when Crazy, Doves Cry. I really feel like when Doves Cry would be. I feel like
you could do it.
I think that would be
that would be yours.
And I didn't know that until just now.
It's a great song.
Things happen on Bourbon and Pancakes.
That's what it sounds
Revelations
like. You find out what kind of song, what the soundtrack to your killing spree would be. It's pretty important. You gotta have a good playlist when it's time to kill people. Because what if you're in the middle of killing people?
Good Bose speakers?
Yes, like with the good headphones.
No.
Oh, you want loud?
I want them to hear it.
I don't think they need to hear it, but because when they don't hear it, that's what makes it fun.
No.
For you, it's a personal thing.
It's an intimate thing. It's you and me together. I'm murdering you. I need you to hear.
He wants the murder to be extremely personal. I was talking about,
who's wearing Beats headphones in a murder spree. No.
Yes, you put your headphones.
Everyone can.
Where's the stereo at? While you're walking around killing people, you got a boom box, or you walking around like this, like you got a band following behind you, like how are we getting the music?
Way more planned out. We'll talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. What I want to deal with is what
he's inviting everybody to a party, and you ain't gonna leave the party.
You're not gonna leave the party.
The safest spaces outside of you are with people who respect your mind. Freedom is safe, and be around people who don't hinder your freedom to be you.
Okay, well, we gotta get back to
I think we're agreeing.
I want to add that. Yeah, I want to add that to this part though, because
offense can come through at an all-time high.
So I would say that I understand that sentiment in the sense of it's hard to find a safe space, but there are some. You have to cultivate them. Safe spaces aren't.
Yeah, they
in my experience, they're not there. You have to find them, and you have to cultivate that space. You have to test that person out. Is it safe? You let a little information go.
Yeah, give them a little.
And you kind of see where that goes. And you're like, okay.
I be lying to people. Listen. So what I do to see
now, if it's hold on. This is not official Bourbon and Pancakes advice. This is not official because it sounds
Lost
crazy.
In the Whirlwind, 96, Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend doing 85 when we ride.
Well, that's if there's you and another person.
The ghetto child raised in this whirlwind.
By yourself?
Look for me. I'm killing people like that.
Well, I feel like
it's a killing song.
Yeah, but I feel like you should have another person with you. should be you and another person.
My girlfriend driving the getaway car.
Another person
in the car.
Whatever, fuck it. I'm thinking more like a natural.
I'll be lying to people because I don't want to forget. So I'll tell you a whole ass lie to see if I hear this lie come back from some other place. Then I know you're not safe. It's not a safe space. It ain't a fucking safe space because I told you a whole ass lie, and here you go telling other people.
Trust and mindfulness are needed to find a great safe space. A lot of us are jaded, which prevents some of us from having or being a safe. Okay.
Ooh, we didn't talk about being a safe space. Wow. Now that's important.
That is deep.
We can't go away from being a safe space.
Wow.
Are you a safe space, Isaac? Do you think you're a safe space?
Yeah. You know how many secrets I have to take to the grave? Oh, it's a lot. There's a lot of grave secrets I have. It's a little over
shit.
Well, I can't say if you didn't, because if it's a safe space, I can't even tell you if you did or not. The point is, anybody that knows me, I have at least 2 or 3 of your secrets.
Okay.
And I'll never spill. And people know that about me. You know how?
How?
Because when they ask for information about another person, I'm like, I can't tell you that.
Because I always, you would just outright say.
I always but I preface it in the sense
I can't tell you.
Yeah, because I'm like, I tell them that I cannot give you any information on this subject or this topic or whatever, because if you entrusted me with something, you would expect me to do the same thing.
See, I'm a Libra. So I'm still not going to tell you, but I'm going to make up all kind of reasons and ways. I'm going to talk around it. You're going to go straight at it. Yo, look, I can't tell you that. I'm going to change the subject.
Nah, I'm going to tell you I can't tell you, and I'm going to tell you why. Because, again, if you want to trust me, you need to know that if somebody
I don't want people to trust me.
That's interesting. So you're not a safe space.
I am a safe space, but I have an overflow. Like, I've taken in a lifetime's worth of secrets and stories, and I don't need any more.
You're maxed out.
I'm maxed out. Thank you. So if you're planning on confiding in me and you haven't previously, don't add me to the list. Now, if we're already there, keep talking to me. But if I have not taken you on, please don't talk to me.
So that's okay. So wait a minute.
A Bluetooth knife. Shit, I didn't think of that. That's a great invention. Like, so we would
I'm glad you added you to the show. That is.
We would market it as like you're actually chopping in the kitchen. So now we're chopping up onions and you just want music. You know? Fuck them other niggas.
That is okay. First of all, you know how many people...
We were talking about that last week.
Yeah. How many people almost died just because that song comes on?
Oh my! I want to hurt somebody right now.
You always
that is so inappropriate.
First of all, I'm always by myself. I don't have no niggas.
It's playing in my head.
But when that song comes on, I'm down for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas. Every time that song comes on, I got like 50 people with me. I don't know who they are. We ain't grow up together. But fuck them other niggas, because I'm down for my niggas that I don't actually have.
That's a good one, Chantel.
That is a good
That's an awesome one.
In fact, I feel like people died when they wrote it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like they wrote it because...
murder. He's in prison.
For murder. I know that. But I'm saying I feel like people died that day to that song. Like they wrote it for that and then killed people.
Let's focus. I think we're skipping comments.
I'm getting there.
And we were talking about being a safe space.
And is anybody... Okay. Do you think it's difficult to be a safe space, though?
It can be.
What are the requirements for being a safe space, other than keeping secrets to the grave?
The same thing in the opposite. You have to be able to accept people the way they are and allow people to be themselves. And I think a lot of times, okay, I'm going to tell you when I know somebody's not a safe space, and it's a face that they make. You didn't know that. I'll say something like, man, you know, I got 4 baby daddies. Like, oh my God. Oh, gee. And in that moment, it's like, okay, not telling this one anything else.
Gotcha.
That's the most basic surface level shit you could ever know about me. And you just reacted in a way that was like, fuck your life. Oh my God, who the fuck got 4 baby daddies? Like you ain't had sex with 4 people. Listen, I only claim the ones you can prove. So as far as anybody else is concerned, I've had sex with 5 people, 4 baby daddies and the guy I'm with now. Nobody else.
This is a safe space and I don't judge.
I'm just saying. It's like people be like, oh, 4 baby daddies. Oh my God, how that happened? What happened? Where'd you go? Hey. I would have told you the whole damn story, but I don't like how you reacted to what I had to say.
Brendan says, I like that idea. You do have to prove yourself to be safe. I think the best way to prove yourself as a safe space is to be vulnerable with the people you deal with. It's like a good drug deal relationship.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
What's going on today?
Wait, are we in a safe space or not?
I think we are.
All right, you got to trust of the person.
So anytime you do it, you have a drug. There's a lot of trust involved with a drug deal.
Right, we're both kind of vulnerable. You got guns, I got guns. This would go
weird.
Whoa,
you take guns to go buy weed?
Oh, we're talking about weed. Sorry, y'all.
I don't know what he's been doing in his spare time.
Then no, I don't.
Moving along.
You want to just move to the next comment?
I believe there's another comment. I don't think we should carry on in that place.
I thought that we were all in the place where we could just
My
open up.
profession makes me a safe place even when I don't want to be. I think there is a lot of that. You're trained that way when you have that background. Then that's just something that you carry it from your job into your personal relationships. And I believe that. I would tell Chatelle things. I would.
Sierra's my nigga.
Yes.
Fuck them other niggas. Down for my niggas. Sierra's my nigga. And she knows that. We've been through a lot lately. So thank you for being my nigga, Sierra. I appreciate it.
It's a lot of nigga talk today. We talked about this.
I'm doing good.
Boy,
he got the lyrics.
Moving along. We are moving on.
I thought it was a comment. I thought I was
moving on from C Murder.
All right. We're
about to pull the kick though. Lay down on the floor.
I'm open and vulnerable, but I haven't always been. Hey,
I'm just saying, C Murder can take you.
You want to do things. You want to do things, but I haven't always been safe. I've been very personal. Can you help me? Because the bourbon.
I'm open and vulnerable, but I haven't always been safe. I've put very personal things about people in my music. Ooh. For the world to hear. It comes from a place of hurt. They hurt me. I heal myself by creating art about it. Let me tell you.
So a safe space doesn't have to be a person. Then it could be your work, your art.
Yeah, you could pour that into your. Let me tell you. Okay, so I had this dude that I was dating, and I guess we can agree that I might have had sex with 6 people. But anyway, my ex, he was.
Safe space.
He was trying to do the producer thing or whatever. And at a point I was like, yo, you ain't never wrote nothing about me? He's like, yeah, I wrote something about you, right? Oh, damn, let me hear it. You know, it was the saddest, most pitiful song I'd ever heard in my life. I'm like, what the fuck I do to you? This how I make you feel? It's going to be a happy song or a sexy song or something. It was painful. I was like, good God, get counseling. I know I didn't do all of that. You mixing me in with your ex-wife. That was not all me.
It's very difficult to be in a safe place. Keeping your face and mind constant communication is hard to do.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I said, because it's like that. It's like it'll be a facial expression or a constant, or just that, ooh. Okay,
I shouldn't have did that.
Because we're going to do another song in a minute.
Stick to this.
Here I come.
No, stick to this.
This.
Okay. That's what you were going to talk about. That.
It's very, the keeping your face straight and not saying things. Because, you have that knee-jerk reaction to things that people say. So you really have to train yourself to not do those things. You can't be, oh my God. You have to really bring all of that in. And it takes probably a lot of training to not have that knee-jerk reaction to people and make them uncomfortable.
Speaking of facial expressions.
I'm just saying, I feel you, but it's certain facial expressions where you just be like, can I keep talking to you? Or what the fuck?
Because this is the thing.
I see the judgment in your eyes.
We had a conversation about this offline about my facial expressions, and I didn't realize I have a lot of them.
A lot. That's why I don't tell them stuff.
Nigga said I have facial expressions.
Not a safe space.
I feel like maybe I need to work on that. Do you think that would make the safe space challenging? My face, particularly?
No, because then you're gonna do some weird straight face, and I'm gonna think you're not listening because you do that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and you're concentrating.
My face is it's been an obstacle for me.
That's why I don't tell him stuff.
You tell me.
What's Sarah say?
Can you do it? Because I can't do
it.
No, you got to say it like how she's probably saying it.
You say it.
Period. Mind your business. Don't matter. Please feel some type of way. People people. I said please. Mm-hmm. People feel some type of way because you have sex with maybe 50 people in your life. Fuck that. Mind your business, boo.
Mind the business that pays you.
Is that
like for real? No, I mean it was close.
Sierra, Did I
mind your motherfucking business? I could have had sex with 50 people or 100 people. I have a very clean STD test, and it's none of your fucking business.
Also, 5 is the new 50.
5 is the new 50. Thank you.
So
I don't know if I like that or not, but fuck it.
It's not 6. That's funny. Not for the night.
Might have had sex with 6 people. Lily, you've inspired me to make pancakes. Oh God, fuck. Listen, no. You don't know. Brandon is recently single and has been cooking for himself, and it is a fucking catastrophe. His man meals are very disturbing.
Brother, let me help you out.
He thinks it's good. He's like, this is good. Oh my God.
Brandon, because we got to sit together as Black people.
He tagged me in some pancakes. Brothers, I don't know what it's going to be.
We got to work together. She won't let me in the kitchen, but I can cook. And a few people in the world can verify that. We'll talk about that in another date. But I can help. We can work together. I can help you out.
I told him when the show moves to his house, then he can cook, which is supposed to have moved to his house
soon. It's going to happen
repeatedly.
Soon. Yeah, I can't help my face.
You have to work on it.
I do a really good job of how I look at people when they say stupid shit.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do.
He does say terrible. I've said plenty of stupid shit, and he looks at me crazy.
I'd be like, but that's not the face that I want to go with. Say something stupid, like normal.
The fuck does that? So you trying to say I say stupid shit all the time?
All the time.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not saying that.
Oh, question for the male host. What's your name?
We might be brothers.
Look alike. I think we're brothers.
Well, seeing how I don't know who my fucking father is, I might have a...
Shut your stupid ass up. What is going on today? Okay. I think that we need to take some time and discuss Isaac. First of all, Brandon, his name is Isaac. Isaac's daddy issues right now?
I don't have daddy issues.
It sounds like an issue.
It just came up twice. That's all. Oh, shit.
Twice
Sierra said...
Thank you, Sierra. Somebody knows. They're the fucking worst. You can't say any damn thing to him. He makes these fucking faces, and you be like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to tell you what happened. And you be like, and I can't even make the faces that he makes, but they're awful. And they don't make you, they don't instill trust. They don't make you want to keep talking to him.
Okay, so this just in, I am not a safe space for most people. I thought it was.
Who said that?
Has betrayed. Well,
that's what we're saying?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, no.
People confide in me all the
time. I'm sure they do over the phone.
Well, they can. They usually say they can hear my face over
exactly.
The phone. I have things to work on. Fuck it. We're not perfect, right? So, Wacky Wednesday, is that what we're gonna go with?
This is a one-time deal. I'm telling you, it's been so crazy this Wednesday. We're not doing this again.
Yeah, Thursday's our day.
As I said again, if my grandson turns 1 again, we'll just fuck his party. Like we either not gonna do the show or I'm not gonna see him on the right 1 day. Again. That was a joke.
Oh.
You know what? See, listen, here's the thing. I'm hilarious. He doesn't think I'm funny. I will tell the funniest fucking joke and he'll be like, what? It's hilarious. Of course, my grandson can't turn 1 twice.
I think that we need to talk about this. Can you read that?
I need to read it?
Can you please?
Exactly. Every time I talk to him, I think he's mad at me. No, you know what it is? And I don't think he's mad at me. I always think he's disappointed in me.
Really?
Yes.
You really think that?
Yes, God.
Jesus.
Doesn't it feel like disappointment? I'm not sure if it's anger, but it's like when you go and you tell your dad, and you have to tell your dad. Now, listen, I had to do it myself. I was a teenager, and I was like, "Look, fam, shit, I might be pregnant." He was disappointed.
You want some of this?
Yeah. Oh, he was disappointed, child. And it's that level of disappointment when you're a teenager telling your daddy you might be pregnant that you get from him every time you tell him something that anything, and it's disappointing. Yes, I failed him. Yes, because he has this level of perfection. Like I told you, like, I don't eat meat. I've never eaten meat in front of him all this time. And I eat meat every day, except around him, because the level of disappointment that would be in his eyes and face and heart if he saw me consuming meat products, I couldn't stand it. Are you not going to address any of that?
I need a lawyer. I don't want to talk about this. I need a good lawyer because I feel like I'm being attacked.
Disappointment is the word.
She says, "Wow, he's that bad. Well, time for a sip. You should be sipping anyway. I'll get that out the way.
I have a fresh drink.
It's just, what number is this?
This is on my second one. You are on number 4, I believe.
4,
maybe 5.
It's a nice even number.
I'm on number 2 because I'm responsible.
I'm holding pretty good. I think I'm holding pretty good for 3, 4, or 5, whatever.
It's at least 4.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I've been watching.
I can't read that.
He got here early today and started drinking. And in fact, that's why I told him shut the fuck up, I think, because I was trying to do something. He's like, well, can I get a glass at least so I can start drinking? I want to start drinking early. Can I finish something important before you start drinking? The fuck?
We're in an abusive relationship. We need to talk about that next. But,
I think we should.
Can you read Sierra's comment?
Yes. I have like a group of people I have to ask before I bring it to him.
You have a council of people.
That's tough. Golly. I wasn't ready for that comment.
Read the rest of it, though. There's more words.
I'm trying. So we're running out of time, too.
Yeah, I know. We're almost done.
Okay. I have like a group of people I have to ask before I bring it to him so I don't get that rejection face from him. Yeah, it's terrible. She said, plead the fifth, brother. Put Chantel's comment up there.
Yeah. I definitely plead. If anybody knows any good lawyers, not the ones that be on TV. I don't want Gary Martin. It is
hard out here.
I need a good lawyer because I'm being attacked and my reputation is on the line. I don't think I will acknowledge the fact that people feel that way. I think that I am very sincere.
This is how he is.
I'm very sincere in what I say, and when I take in information from people, I process it accurately. Now, my face may change in that processing.
We really need to wrap up, so we're going to read Brandon's comment, and we're going to say all of our closing things.
This is a good way to
see there. Shout out to Isaac.
Cheers. Thank you.
You're smart, bro. Articulate. Lily verbally abuses you. I can tell. What?
Stick the fuck together.
I'll be in safe space, bro. Men gotta stick together.
This shit is ridiculous.
I do not verbally abuse this man. I am so nice.
Someone has to hold you accountable.
Yes.
See, that's what I'm saying. Wait, hold me. You accountable? Me. You. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Almost done.
You can be sincere and give people crazy looks, which is true. And don't make those faces like you're going to jail. We're gonna be like, okay, bruh. So listen, we're running out of time. We appreciate everybody who came and listened. Please listen to Extra Bourbon and Pancakes. You'll be able to listen to it hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna have a crazy day, but definitely by Friday on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, because after we get done with this, he pours yet another drink.
Wait a minute. Now you're making it seem like I'm an alcoholic.
He only does this once a week, so I don't think that qualifies as an alcoholic. But he pours yet another drink. And then we talk about things like aliens. And, well, I like the alien talk.
Okay, I just want to be
clear.
What
did we talk about last? I was talking about aliens, and he was allowing it. And then last week, what did we talk about?
I think we went on and on about the giant thing more.
Did we talk about the giants? Listen, it doesn't matter. We talk about other things, and we have another drink, and it's nothing like this. It's another conversation completely. And what else?
You got it.
If you want to support Bourbon and Pancakes so that we continue to grow, please, please, please send whatever you can to Bourbon and Pancakes on Cash App, $ Bourbon and Pancakes written out. We appreciate those who have already contributed either. And I do want to also shout out my good friend Chris, who has bought us a bottle of bourbon before because he is awesome. So that's what I'm saying. So all these things are coming out of our pocket right now. But if you love what we do, help us do what we do.
She's making pancakes next week.
Yes. Come on now. Eat the pancakes, drink the bourbon. It's a thing.
Yeah, we love this. This is fun. So Yeah, do that. We're saving up for a band. That's what the money's gonna go
He's
towards.
carrying on about this
We're
band.
gonna have a fucking
He
house
was
band.
what is this singing and dancing? After the dancing.
Yeah, I was gonna say nobody's fucking dancing. Nobody's doing that.
We'll be back next Thursday. On Thursday,
definitely. And that's
and it's gonna be a special week because my daughter's gonna be 25, and we gotta do a special something for Devin, which we haven't decided what it's gonna be. But yeah, great day.
Okay.
I told you about that.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just reminding everybody. Devin's gonna be 25.
Well, make sure you get ready to say happy birthday.
Yes.
So, all right.
She can't hear you, but we're gonna feel it.
She probably
through the camera.
Hear you.
No, I'm saying like when they sing with us.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, we're done. It's been another edition.
Amazing.
Bourbon and Pancakes. Appreciate all the comments, all the donations. I'm not gonna pour another drink. I'm done for the evening. Goodbye.